Hello and good afternoon. I'm Rose Jacobs reporting live from Kalkine Studio. It's around lunchtime here in Sydney, and so it's time for the Mid-Market Pulse. In today's show, we'll explore the biggest winners and losers of the day, such as Orocobre, AMP, Pilbara Minerals, Redbubble, Uniti Group, Crown Resorts and more. We'll also focus on stocks such as AMP, Commonwealth Bank, BHP, CIMIC, Telstra, Motorcycle Holdings and many more that have grabbed today's headlines. So let's get stuck into it. Australian shares were trading near day's high by this afternoon, boosted by gains in index heavyweights such as AMP, Orocobre, BHP, Commonwealth Bank, Fortescue Metals and Pilbara Minerals. Investors digested the Reserve Bank's decision to scrap its policy of suppressing short-term bond yields. The strong finish at Wall Street in overnight trades ahead of the US Federal Reserve's policy decision also bolstered investors' sentiments. Investors also kept an eye on key central bank meetings in Britain later this week. By the afternoon trade, the ASX 200 index was up 102.30 points or 1.40% at 7,426.60. The benchmark index opened higher today, tracking overnight gains on Wall Street ahead of the highly anticipated US Fed meeting outcome later tonight. On Wall Street, all the three US major stocks closed higher on Tuesday as strong corporate earnings lifted the market sentiments. The S&P 500 settled 0.37% higher, while the Dow Jones gained 0.39%. The Nasdaq Composite added 0.34% in overnight trade. The strong quarterly results eased worries about inflation and supply shortages. Investors now eagerly wait for the outcome of the Fed's two-day meet that concludes today. The bank was expected to throw more light into its tapering plan. Rate hike expectations have increased after the central banks of Canada and the UK were considering such a move by next year. Back home, on the sectoral front, all the 11 sectoral indices were trading in positive terrain, led by real estate and mining companies. The AREIT sector was the top performer with a 1.9% gain, followed by a 1.8% rise in materials index. Financial, healthcare and consumer staples also traded higher with more than 1% gain. Among others, tech, consumer discretionary, industrial and energy sectors also witnessed a surge in buying activities. Now let's focus on the top gainers and losers by mid-session trade. The top gainer on the ASX pack was minerals exploration company Orocobre, which surged over 8%. Some of the other top performers were financial services group AMP, lithium miner Pilbara Minerals and mining infrastructure services provider Mineral Resources, as well as real estate business Ingenia Communities Group. On the losing side, online retailer Redbubble was the worst performer with a 3.4% loss. Some of the other top laggards were telecom services provider Uniti Group, software business Tyro Payments, casino operator Crown Resorts and international student placement services provider IDP Education. Let's move on to stocks that created a buzz on the ASX today. First on the list is wealth management company AMP. The company's shares jumped almost 9% after it agreed to divest its stake in Resolution Life Australasia. The company will offload its 19.13% equity interest in Resolution Life for a consideration of 524 million Australian dollars to Resolution Life Group. The sale of AMP's holding will complete the company's exit from its former life insurance and mature business AMP Life, which it sold to Resolution Life in 2020 for a total consideration of 3 billion Australian dollars. Next is the Commonwealth Bank of Australasia, which rose nearly 1.5% on plans to allow its customers to trade a range of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin. This is the first move by an Australian bank into the polarising asset class. In a major boost to the crypto market, the country's largest bank has said it would soon start a pilot program allowing customers to buy, sell and hold 10 crypto assets through its app. The bank will, in the coming weeks, launch the crypto trading features on its app to a group of customers, and it is seeking to make security a key selling point. Australian multinational contractor CIMIC Group shares traded flat with positive bias after its arm secured a contract. CIMIC's mining services business, Thiess, has bagged a 3-year contract renewal worth 220 million Australian dollars. The contract allows Thiess to continue mining services at the coal mine of PT Wahana Baratama Mining at South Kalimantan in Indonesia. As per the contract, Thiess will offer complete mining services for Wahana, owned by Bayan Resources, including mine planning, environmental and water management, drill and blast, and mining and pit hauling services. The contract became effective in November 2021. Blue chip miner BHP Group's shares rose nearly 2% after it issued updates on the takeover bid to purchase Nuront Resources. Last month, the company had recommended an all-cash offer to acquire all of the issued and outstanding common shares of Nuront Resources by its wholly owned subsidiary BHP Western Mining Resources International. BHP Lonsdale is currently holding negotiations with Wailu Metals regarding its potential support of BHP's 75 cents per share offer to buy Nuront Resources. BHP Group is delaying the initial expiry of its cash offer from 11:59pm on November 9 to 7pm on November 16 in order to allow more time for the ongoing discussions to advance. The announcement revealed that the earliest time the mining company will be taking up Nuront shares under all-cash offer will be at the new expiry time. Shares of telecommunications services giant Telstra Corporation traded marginally higher today. The company said in an exchange filing that it will be renewing its contract with the Australian Department of Defence to deliver critical network and telecommunications services. They said the contract is for 5 years and is worth more than 1 billion Australian dollars. The contract will see Telstra continue to provide the department with technology and communication solutions. It is touted to be one of the largest ever customer contracts of its kind signed by Telstra Enterprise. Next is motorcycle dealership operator Motorcycle Holdings, which dropped over 1% by mid-session. The auto dealer informed its shareholders this morning that it would expand its operations into New Zealand through the proposed acquisition of Forbes and Davies. The transaction for the acquisition is subjected to satisfactory due diligence, lease documentation and supply approval and is expected to settle in November 2021. Forbes and Davies are the leading importers and wholesalers of motorcycle tyres, ATV tyres, riding apparel, helmets and accessories in New Zealand. Its annual turnover has been estimated to be New Zealand $6 million in 2021. And that's it for the Mid-Market Pulse today. Stay tuned for plenty more live updates right throughout the afternoon. I'm Rose Jacobs, signing off.